Hey, what's up, Film Squad? Welcome back to the channel. My name is TheFamousFilms, and if you've read the title of this video, then you know this is the Reveal My Soul lyric understanding video, like so people can understand what the lyrics are about, because some of you guys were asking me in the comments saying, like, what do these lyrics mean? Did something happen, Brian? So I'm about to spill the tea of what the lyrics mean, because that rhymes. Anyways, yeah, so today's video is gonna be me watching the music video with you guys, and then explaining each of the lyrics as we go through the music video. So with that said, let's get started. All right, here's the beginning of the thing. It says, "Reveal my soul." Music by YourMcAdmin, thank you so much. And vocals by Kaykrae. If you guys haven't watched this music video, make sure to check out everybody that helped and contribute to this song.
Demonstrated all of my goals, mining away in search of paradise.
So basically, I created a whole new world, building up from the ground as time flies. I demonstrated all my goals, mining away in search of paradise. So basically what it means is, like, it's like when I first started playing Minecraft, I created, obviously, when you guys first start playing Minecraft, you create a whole brand new world. And I was basically building myself in YouTube form, so I was... Obviously, everybody begins somewhere small. And so I began, you know, like meeting people, and I was like building my kind of like, I guess just like networking as at a small range YouTuber. And as time flies by, I was demonstrating all of my goals I wanted to achieve to become a YouTuber full time, because it was like the coolest thing to do. And so I was mining away in search of paradise, which is paradise in the whole scenario of the music video is me becoming a full-time YouTuber. And so yeah, obviously guys know I am a full-time YouTuber, and yeah, so that's what that part means. So we'll continue with the rest, and I'll explain each and every one of the lyrics.
Met a couple of friends, think I'm living who I am, but I don't know who I am. I feel so stuck in my skin. Remind me who I am. I can't do this anymore.
So the part where it says, I met a couple of friends, they think I'm living who I am. So I met a couple of friends, like a lot of people that were in the Minecraft industry back in the day. And so like, you know, they're awesome people. You know, I did have some falling outs with some people, unfortunately. But I met a couple of friends at the beginning of like when I started playing Minecraft and doing YouTube. I met a lot of like people in the, by doing YouTube and stuff. And a lot of people like that were around me thought I was like doing it, not full time, but like part where it says they think I'm living who I am, meaning like they think like this is like me in a sense of like this is all I'm giving, so they think that's just me, who I am. I mean, I wouldn't say this part is like back in the day. I would say it's more of like in the middle-ish of my career. But the part where it says, but I don't know who I am, I feel so stuck in my skin, remind me who I am, because I can't do this anymore. So but I don't know who I am, like I started at one point not liking the skin that I was wearing, because it was just one from Planet Minecraft. It was a Pokemon skin. I love Pokemon back in the day, and which I still do love Pokemon, but it's just not, it doesn't identify me as like my persona on my channel. It just never identified as myself. And so I kind of wanted to change that. I just didn't like it. And I remember at one point I wanted to change the channel name to a different name, because I didn't think TheFamousFilms was the right name for me at one point. I was like, oh, maybe I should change it to like Bri Games, or Bri Games, or Bri something. I don't know. At one point I wanted to change the name. I know you guys were like, oh my god, but TheFamousFilms. I'm like, I know the story of TheFamousFilms. But yeah, at one point I just wasn't comfortable, and it didn't feel right at the time. And then the part that says, remind me who I am, because I can't do this anymore. So like that part, it's just more of like I needed to remind myself, like, remind me who I am, because I can't do this anymore. Basically I just needed to remind myself, like I needed to like kind of personify myself into myself, and not like a character that I just got on Planet Minecraft, because my whole skin like is like it kind of identifies my whole entire persona through the character, I guess. I don't know how to explain it, but anyways, let's continue on.
Tell me what I need to know. Help me out, reveal my soul. You'll believe I'm finally grown. Now I know just who I am.
So at this part, tell me what I need to know. Help me out, reveal my soul. Now I believe I'm finally grown, and now I know just who I am. So tell me what I need to know. It's basically like I needed someone to like kind of help me out and be like, tell me what I need to know, and then help me out, reveal my soul. So and I needed like at one point like kind of like help, like what do I need to do to like blossom in this community, like blossom my channel. Like I would always constantly like be like trying to like, you know, ask people for like, you know, advice and like what can I do to like do YouTube full time. Like at one point I wasn't searching, it wasn't my priority to make it like a full-time job. Like it was the dream to make it a full-time job. I was more of like the advice I was asking was like for, you know, guidance of like, what should I do, this or should I do that, like what should I do. And so that was kind of like me kind of trying to reveal my soul out. And at the part where it says now I believe I'm finally grown, now I know just who I am. At one point it's like there's a different version of me, of obviously like everybody changes throughout the years, and you know I was definitely a different person back then than I am now. And now like as I elevate through the years of my career, I figured that I've grown into hopefully like a better person, obviously, and to like grow from 2013 Brian to like now 2019 Brian. Like a lot has changed for me. Whether it be just me and myself, the people I hang out with, my friends, the kind of videos that I'm gonna create. That's kind of like that part of the music video. This next part's kind of like a cool part that I'll explain too, and a lot of people got really confused in the music video. Kind of. Here we go.
It took years to get where I am, but hard work pays off in the end. After all that it took, everyone starts to leave. My friends move on from what I strive to be.
So at this part, it says, it took years to get where I am, but hard work pays off in the end. After all it took, everyone starts to leave. My friends move on from what I strive to be. So basically at this part in the music video where it says, it took years to get where I am, obviously you guys know it took me years and years to get to where I am now to create this as my full-time job. And so obviously like, you know, I feel so accomplished because I was able to do it on my own. I didn't have really much help from anybody. I didn't have like a shout out or any, like a lot of other YouTubers got shout outs and stuff, you know. At one point, I mean, I was down for a shout out and stuff, but like I realized like that wouldn't be like the right thing to, like that wouldn't work out in the end in my head. So I did collaborate with some, you know, YouTubers back in the day here and there, and never really made an impact. And so and I kind of like stopped doing it after a while, and and vice versa, people just never invited me to stuff. And anyways, but basically at this point, hard work pays off in the end. Like obviously I worked very hard to get where I am now. Of course my roleplay team has definitely helped a lot through that process as well. Shout out to you guys. And yeah, so after all it took, everyone starts to leave. So at this point in the music videos, like at this point in my career, I've created YouTube as a full-time job. But doing so, a lot of my friends doing Minecraft in the community started to like shift away from it, or they had already left the community. And so it was like, oh well, so and this is basically the next part. My friends move on from what I strive to be. Basically a lot of the friends that I looked up to you know do this full time, you know, they're moving, they have moved on or are moving on from what I strive to be, which is a YouTuber. So that's that part of the music video, and then we'll get to the next part. Here we go.
What I strive to be, almost gave up. I saw a light at the end of the tunnel. A voice spoke to me saying it all is over. They helped me open my eyes when everything changed.
So at this part in the music video, I almost gave up, but I saw a light at the end of the tunnel. A voice spoke to me saying it wasn't over. They helped me open my eyes, and that's where everything changed. So basically, I almost gave up, but I saw a light at the end of the tunnel. Basically, at one point, I'm not going to get too much into detail. I was supposed to actually do for YouTube full time a lot earlier back in the day. I was supposed to be moving to Seattle for a job that I was offered. I was going to be giving up my channel to another YouTuber to basically kind of like shout it out in a sense. They would get a percentage of stuff, and so, long story short, it never happened. It was all like my time was wasted throughout that, and it sucks, but it is what it is. And honestly, I'm kind of grateful it did happen, because if it didn't, I wouldn't be where I am right now. It wouldn't give me that mentality to work extra harder where I didn't need anybody. I just need myself. So basically, as you guys saw right here in the music video, you saw a, you know, two people that walked in, which is like, if you guys don't recognize that skin, that's SGC Barbarian skin, and obviously the Helpy Pet, or the not Helpy Pet, Helpy character in my series. So basically, Nick, I kind of like I came to him one day and I was like I kind of like went off in a tangent rant one day, and he kind of like asked me what was wrong, and he kind of gave me some advice, some great advice, and he, long story short, told me like how I didn't need anybody and how I could do this on my own. So I'm honestly so forever grateful that he gave me like that. I think that's like the push that I needed, like to hear from someone else, and I'm always grateful to this day. And I think I overtell it sometimes to him, but I'm like honestly like very grateful that he was able to kind of like open, as you can see in the line. I almost gave up, but I saw a light at the end of the tunnel, which it was him. So the light at the end of the tunnel is basically foreshadowing my future, and that's why you see a lot of my roleplay characters in there. A voice spoke to me saying it wasn't over. So Nick was telling me like it's not gonna be over, like you can do this, you can strive to be what you want to be. And so I was able to listen to that advice and take it forward, and literally in the next 3 months I saw my views and subscribers going up, and then literally that summer I rated YouTube as a full-time job. They helped me open my eyes basically a lot. He opened my eyes. A lot of other people started to like open my eyes up to like that I was able to do this. And then that's where everything changed, and literally that's where everything changed. Once I became a YouTuber full-time, everything changed. Everything was amazing. Everything like that could possibly have or that has happened from then till now has been amazing. And yeah, so here we go, let's continue on. Wasn't over, they had me open my eyes.
When everything changed, tell me what I need to know. Help me out reveal my soul. Now I believe I'm finally grown, and now I know just who I am.
So basically in this part, tell me what I need to know. So this is still going off of what like Nick was like telling me, like the advice. I told him like, tell me what I need to know. And then at the help me out reveal my soul is more of me kind of like asking myself like, help me out, like what do I need to do? And honestly, like at this point in my career I was like, okay, at this point I was doing YouTube full time, but it was just like it still wasn't me to the fullest. And so I remember we did the MWD series, and I got this skin for the series, and it's based off of a real life picture of me of a red bomber jacket, white shirt, or I had a black shirt at the time. And then as I'm growing, and after that kind of like series kind of like went off and stuff. If you guys don't know about that tangent, don't worry about it. But anyways, after that series got canceled, I kind of like I felt like I was growing and I was doing a lot more better things than I was before, I guess, in the perspective of my career. And so now I believe I'm finally grown. And now I believe I'm finally grown, and now I know just who I am. And so now then I feel like, as you see this in this transitional, I'm transitioning from my old skin into like this brand new persona of, you know, me, of like who I actually am. Like it's myself in the game. And so yeah, that's the best I could really explain it, as well as I wanted to give like a kind of like Sailor Moon transform vibe, where he's like transforming his whole entire body into like someone new.
Tell me what I need to know. Help me out reveal my soul. Now I believe I'm finally grown, and now I know just who I am. Know who I am now. Don't feel stuck in my skin. Now I believe I'm finally grown, and now I know.
So at this part, I know who I am now. Don't feel stuck in my skin. Now I believe I'm finally grown, and now I know just who I am. So basically, at this point in my career, I'm like, okay, this is really who I am. Like, I know who I am now. Like, I've transitioned from like my old character to my new character. This is the skin that kind of more identifies me as me. And so yeah, I mean, he kind of like wakes up from like this subconscious dream. I don't know how to really explain it. It's basically like letting his past kind of be in the past, and like for him to look into the future and be in the present and go and look into the future is what I meant to say. But this is the part where it's like everybody got so sad, and I got sad. I teared up when I first watched this, and I saw this next part. I really teared up, honestly, because it's like me letting go of some stuff of the past. So here we go.
And I reveal my soul now.
So basically at this part, I just wanted to explain real quick, is like, that's my old skin, and he gives one final look. Oh, I'm getting chills just talking about this. He gives one final look. Oh, like rewind it. He gives one final look at the new skin persona, and he's like, my job here is kind of done. So, and then he walks into the darkness with like all the other people that previously had left, you know, my friends that left the Minecraft space before or like during that was happening. And so he's basically doing the same thing in just leaving. So it's so sad.
Tell me what I need to know. Help me reveal my soul. Lately I'm finally grown. Now I know just who I am.
Okay, so basically, yeah, and I reveal my soul now. Tell me what I need to know. Help me out. Reveal my soul now. I believe I'm finally grown, and now I know just who I am. So yeah, at this point, like, this is basically the present, and I've now revealed my soul now. I believe I'm finally grown, and now I know who I am now. Like, this is who I am. Like, so that's kind of like the whole generic of the music video. The whole synopsis is just, I kind of wanted to transition my old skin to a brand new skin and to something that was more relatable towards me. But like, I wanted to give a story through my YouTube career, because that skin has always been what identified me in my beginning of my YouTube career. And so like, I wanted to like kind of like create a story which is a real story towards my YouTube career, and kind of like just have a new face and fresh face to the channel, and just, I don't know, it's kind of hard to, as if you were in my head you'd understand, but like, I just wanted to change it and to have it identify towards me more. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like on the video, subscribe if you haven't. All you not subscribers, subscribe please. And if you haven't watched the full music video, the link is going to be in the description below, as well as the iTunes and Google Play and Amazon Music, where you can buy the song. Please buy this song, I would appreciate it. And yeah, if you guys have any more questions about the music video, please put them in the comments section below, and I will do my best to answer all of them the best I can. But yeah, so this has been a ride, and I know you guys have been waiting for this for a while, but I don't know, I think the music video is almost at 100,000 views. So if we if you guys can go down to the link and watch it and get it to 100,000 views, that would be honestly amazing. So thank you guys so much for watching. My name's TheFamousFilms, and I'll see you guys later. Bye guys.